Live from the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort Studio in Farmington Hills, Michigan, it's the Zia Oram Show.
شد مردوثة البايد شن بلا خيون بث نهرين معمورين شلامة وحباب براسي وين كلذانا يا كلذانا يا بشرب مشمي ما دم ما بش صبيان دمي ما أمسد ليلة لم كمي كلذانا يا كلذانا يا بقيلد ما حيلي كوش مدخن دقاريلي آوا مثلو أنا خيلي كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كل ينشد برخب خالة راما كلدانا يا محباورا كلدانا يا 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 كلدانا يا
شماية عزيزة بشكالة جان زيا أورام إلى نمبر 1 شو.
أنا ملبانة يلدا قلة قدار الإسلامي قمايا تأخوني جان زيا أورام وقدار إسلامي خن زودانا الأخواتي سالم جدو وأخواتي وأخوني جان جان يلدا خوشابه تتهاوى بصيخ أمه وآي قصيدة زين أمرنا دها إلى تجان زي أورم بس وأني بتواب شماء
مقبول.
يا جان زي أورم يا قورة الزونة خاثة يا جان زي أورم يا قورة الزونة خاثة اكطلب طالو صاخوثة وبيث ملي بركاثة مريم حاسيل بابوخ مرحبة ومرطعواثة تولي أمخ كم خازنخ قورنيخة ومكيخة اكشقلت وكياود بهديوثة بعيانة ولبخ بصيخة مريا بتهاوي أمخ وعمرخ بتاوي يريخة بس قالت كم شارتن بلوشانة بابا وساوة إيشع وتلميذ دي بقاوت سورة محكاوة كالداي كم يقريلخ لذشولة رابة وطاوة طالخ كياون هوناي يا جان زي أورم كهند إيتا كم يقرت يلباند روح دايم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم وكشوقنوخ بشلامه
I'm Mario George Zoma.
This is Brooklyn Marie Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Isabella Allos.
This is Abigail Rita Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Grace Davish. Welcome to the John Zia Oram Show.
I'm Maxwell Munder Zoma. Shlama.
Shlama Maxwell, Shlama Locho Chawatho Chatwatho. The new hour of John Zia Oram Show with Paul Menny. In the summer hour is going to be 6 to 7, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But you can see us all the time, 24 hours a day. YouTube, YouTube, all the time. I see our numbers are going up in there. I subscribe, so it's okay. With a subscribe, you have to have email coming to or something like that, right?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna do that. Shamama doesn't know how to do that.
iCloud, iPad
If they had it, they won't have YouTube. They probably have something else.
They have to have an email somehow.
So, and Facebook, ujanzayoram.com, yuchumochu ushetha bishwa, idiyoma besimale, besil fire work.
إلى كم شارع إثنا Detroit Firework إلى إديو Detroit Fireworks و next Monday ترشابة خنا إلى 4th of July.
Are they doing it now?
كم شارع يعني منطقات كم شارع shows دي دها من دها.
Our منطقتنا أقني زناقين يخبز Bloomfield.
إيه.
It sounds like Fallujah. Leluyama, boom, 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 boom. Starts about right now, all through the night.
I know the downtown Detroit إلى إديو.
So like guns yeah, firework.
Firework.
Boom, 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 boom.
طلقات كزال التقبال تاني colors وأنمندانة.
Okay. وستيرلينغ هايت ما خطو رشاشات.
ستيرلينغ هايتس لخشون أخني كوذي I know.
كل أمريكا ده ستيرلينغ هايت إلا كلها حكومة هلبلية لا.
Shelby Township كوذي دي القرية ولا Stony Creek.
Fourth largest city in Michigan. You tell me Sterling Heights doesn't do fireworks? Seriously?
No, they're very against fireworks.
Paul. Okay, Paul.
Yeah.
You won one on me then.
Ila very much against fireworks.
Wow.
Even on 4th of July.
Now top council whether to vote for firework or against firework.
For fireworks, but against fireworks any illegal one.
Illegal. It's
خاطر any quarter stick, half stick, M80s ومن دانا any لك شوقن بس any خلنا بشوقن up to the extent لأنه أني لازم منظفي بطري كبيرة من ناشئ لك منظفي بطري.
But it's dangerous too.
It is.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous because التخ إيلانا قريبا جيبوخ ودخ ملهت firework لازم زال قبل ال sky.
Kushata and quite a few kids, 3, like in 10, 20, community D and
Sterling Heights لكم لبشكم شوقي لأنه أولا قميثة كاول والن بات كوا مقيدة من fireworks. House fires.
Oh, from the firework?
From the firework.
Firework is big business. Basila kulla shabtala.
The whole week.
Joachu, you should know about this. You were at Sam's Club, man. Was that your busiest firework week or what do I call it? Must be busy as hell to sell firework, right?
Now the tents. أنا جذبني fireworks بخيمة إلى شوريلا قبل الشبثة.
Illegal إلى?
Legals, yeah.
Because they cracked down on them, right?
Of course they crack down. Undercover
I
they
haven't
crack
took
down.
the kids since I don't know how long to firework.
أخني غزالا fireworks كوزلنا ديزني كثبالغ. بعد ديزني بليلة كي بداية
I'm a
قصرة.
firework من بلنوخ.
إيه.
got بشلي كورونا.
وخباي بارك زلوانا الماجيك كينجدوم وبعدين زلنا الأبكات وميرن اتن وقت رجعوا خب ماجيك كينجدوم دخازق fireworks بشيث بتشا 8 تشا بليلة. So it was
Wow.
yeah.
No wonder I got sick. I took you there too.
Yeah.
So I took you to Disney,
Yeah.
Epcot, firework,
Magic Kingdom,
Magic
Epcot,
Kingdom,
then back to Magic
all
Kingdom.
in the same day.
Yeah.
And I wind up getting the corona. That's I don't know, Paul.
So the most important thing.
Looking sharp, man.
You like it? ثوالي قصة شو لإديو.
شمامة كي بديذا كامرة لك هذا غزالة يشمي ماهر بقال.
إيه.
كامرة عليك شطلة خورو. She thought it was you.
بس أنا كلوش المناظر خلتو شمامة أنا كلوش المناظر خلني لكلوش المناظر ليلة أنا.
مناظر يعني.
إيه.
كلش انت. من بلاني مناظر أقرن يعني.
إيه قصة إيه.
وهذا.
So إديو كبيرة بصيخة وخ إنه أي abortion ده بشله illegal.
Not
قبل.
in Michigan.
And federally illegal, but it's up to the states to. But majority of the states have it illegal.
أي كم countries إذن هذا خلاها أمريكا Canada كذا right
Canada is legal.
How they come up and just do the abortion?
I don't know how they pass their laws, but I know they have it legal. Argentina just recently have it legal. Yeah.
But Pope Lil against abortion.
Pope is very against abortion.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Catholic إلى كبيرة ضد abortion.
Against gay Lil خشون.
إلى هم against gay.
Personally, Pope?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
كمري إيتو انديوت gay لك بار الشقة قربانة. بس
Catholic Church.
They respect you.
The Catholic you would.
Yeah.
ويثناي Lutheran or Orthodox واني.
أني غير شكليلا أني كم هيمني أني كمرخشي هرب كيفي. So إيثن قصة مني كمري أوكي أثمن دي كما بيرخ الناشة ديلا gay و and they advertise, you know, I flag DA وكل من دي بس Catholic Church لك بعد.
So خشوتايد with the Supreme Court voted.
It was overturned.
They say over abortion, against abortion, they overturn it. Is that going to help politically in midterm, or is going to morishila taani بلايين لا? I lied with the abortion. Ani progressive Democrat to ani khinne khwathed with la Biden Trump. Trump got caught off guard. You can't keep saying. I can't every time you come in there. I can't keep telling you stole my cameras. The cameras are still here. He keeps talking about stolen election. No, they beat him at the ballot box. You think it's going to happen in midterm in Medani on the exit? They beat him in the ballot box, and they're going to beat some of these Republicans. Kamruch Iraq. كود غزورة يا كلبة كنا أخوة إن يكوتوا على كباب وتشيكن ومبان كل من بعدين ساكن بتكون شغلت كل من دي منه يمنا إسلو. So I guarantee you there are about 12 million voters. Okay, يمكن هذا خاطر.
ده هي لا بواذا مظاهرات ضد
Tom Shorel I organize it. Yeah, that's the problem. Organize. I would have waited till after November.
And they're hunting them down. Any Supreme Court justices رشانة حكام إلى بزالة ضدي كبيرة وإلى بواذا مظاهرات إنه
بس organized
قيش وقلوخون أثمندي. And there was a leak that came out about a month or two ago about it being illegal, about them overturning it.
Well, that was all organized. Everything is organized, politically wise. So Annie, this is what, June?
Yes.
In election, in midterm is November 2nd.
Yes.
Okay, or 3rd. So Annie's to vote wise, I don't have nothing against either side. I'm not neither for or against it. I have nothing to do with it. I'm not. I don't even understand it. because براتها لأدلا وطنا وإلى عمرها 14 سنة و20 I don't even know how that works. I follow the church. Whatever church believe in, fine. But politically, I don't follow these. He said, I didn't even know what pro or مقر pro-choice.
Pro-choice.
Why heard them,
Pro-life.
So which one is the
Pro-life يضد abortion. Pro-choice.
Okay, now I understand. I swear I didn't understand it. So
Yeah.
I don't even pay attention to it. So Nila Aya Hadach, Bazimu Sirkhila to vote. It's all about the vote, right?
Yes.
And no Biden in this Congress and the Senate in power. Do you know there's 7 justices, right? 9 or 7. How many are there?
I think there's
Michael?
the 9 Supreme Court justices.
And Biden is thinking making them 13.
Yes.
There was 9 Supreme Court justices because that's how many district courts or something they had at the time. Now they have 13 district courts.
There we go.
Yeah.
So now they should have.
So don't be surprised before November. Down the 13. It to the votes.
He can do it.
We got Bish'arina. So one Khamandi, I was surprised reading it today. Qay with la vote daha come election. Because this is what killed Trump, right? And votes. Kamustarkhiwala, because when he bid Hillary, he was there. He should have gone to his second term. He was doing whatever. Forget the media, and he can say they stole it. You can't come in here, and I'm going to say you and Michael took the cameras out, but every week we come back and use the same cameras. It doesn't work, okay? Our cameras, they stole it. If you were stole 10, we go a little bigger in your campaign. If you, and I know you got called, if you would have took five ballots, not 500, not 5. How many ballots you had? 6,000, 12,000, how many you had?
I had 7,200 votes.
But how many ballots were in the system? How many people voted? 30,000?
25, 30,000.
If you would have took just 5, you think you'd be sitting here?
No.
Okay. So abortion could widla hadach ani pro or against kamustarkhila ta'ani uzi azala make the organized people behind the scene. Here's the difference now. The Democrats, the Democrat moderate and the progressive, they're killing each other, but not as much as the Republican Party, like your chairman of today's Republican Party in Macomb County is in the news. They have 2 chairmen, and there's only one should be there. So the other group created their own chairman. Now they created their own convention. How did Macomb County? How did they? So Dan Murishila Ta'ani Dirzi in Uzit al Qila al Eta. Eta religion have nothing to do with the vote of the power. Nothing. زيت القيلة بزالة بطرقاش يا لادلاو ثا بزالة بطر مطراني وبطرق الأمريكان وآخر because mental is the thing, right? They shoot in schools. They do. زيت القيلة الإيتا those churches. That's why they were guarded yesterday. Did you guys have police cars in the church you were at?
No.
There's a lot of police cars in a lot of churches, but that's only one day. Because of the vote.
Yeah.
American had it all over the country, with a lot of police cars. But that's only that one day. So how they voted for it, how did it even come about anyway, 50 years ago?
It was
somebody passed it?
Yeah. It was through like a I think it was through a rape, but now we see it as far as Roe was the woman and Wade was the man, and they were fighting of each other, and to have the constitutional right.
But it's not a congressional and Senate and a president's law. That's not a Supreme Court law. This is a justice law. They fought and went to courts, and they appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court, and they overturned their case. They didn't overturn the law.
Because a city in the States, the courts and all that, they couldn't handle it, so that's why it was led to the Supreme Court.
No, it was led to federal, because it doesn't go from the state, then they go to appeals, and they go like Michael's saying. So the question is, you need the Congress, the Senate, and the President to pass the law. Then is the law of the land, because it'll take the Congress, the Senate, in the president to pass it or bring it down again. So what now I understand what this Roe against what is it, Wade?
Yeah.
Okay, because I honestly haven't followed it for 40 years, but I don't understand it till they give me. The Supreme Court shut down the case of the Roe versus Wade. They didn't change the whole law. They allowed in the state to make a decision. So the governors, like Republicans, so-called, of other state, they say you can't have abortion here. It's illegal. The ones like in Michigan or Annie, they beat Trump, the state that beat Trump, because they were Democrats, right? Now I with more. And she's gonna kick their butt anyway.
$14 million in campaign contribution, and the highest Republican is Kevin Rinke with $2 million. So.
Oh, Kevin's spending his own money. But
yeah.
No. Oh, she's got 14 million.
She has 14 million.
So by November she'll have 50. Probably.
Five people gave her quarter.
What happened
quarter of a
to
million.
you that one time somebody texted me and asked me about you? What happened to that chief judge? Not chief of police.
He's
did
not.
You give him a check?
I did not give him a check.
Oh, can you get your money back now?
No.
Seriously?
You can if you request
From
it.
a master politician to really a politician like you.
You can get the money back.
Because he didn't run. So he's got to give all these. He raised a couple of million. Chaldeans gave him a lot of money.
Tons of money.
Okay, so Niwotu Bishmo, Bakurulata campaign, email-wise or otherwise, Shkulu Parochu back and give him to whoever you want. They gave him a lot of money. Because we had but who told you this guy's not going to be around? Who was the person that told you that?
You did.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. Who?
You did.
John Zia Oram.
You said he's not going to win.
Not even close. Even if he would have stayed. But he had a good team around him. So John Yap Wani couldn't quit on him. The guys from West Republican Party is ran by a group out of Grand Rapids. That's the party. Kulani billionaire ila Kula Dutch and Holland, Eastern Europe. Those are the real powerful. And the family of Republicans, Wawa Achab, Oakland County, and Wawa Gershikal business like the Rinkes and the Fords and the people like that, the GM family, the Fisher family. But they play both sides, Annie, because they own a lot of businesses in the area where Democrats shop. But the real Republican, that they don't sell anything to a lot of Democrats, customers, voters, are Western Michigan. And when he hired those people, he ran out of money just a few months after that when I told you that. And so so our young people can learn. What did he do? Say it in English.
So the signatures that he had collected.
Tell us the rule first. What is the rule? You get signatures?
So you have to have petition signatures from, in his case, anyone from the state that is a registered voter has to. So you have to live in the state and be a registered voter and sign the petition. You just put your name. You print your first name, last name. You sign your name and you put in your address.
That's the law.
That's the law.
That's the law. You get the signature.
And you have to sign it. You can't have other people sign it on your behalf because they verify every single signature, no matter if the requirement is 100 or 500. My requirement was 400 signatures, but I had to get at least 550 just so I'm on the safe side.
In case you have the sum of them, got to go.
So his case was 10,000 signatures. He had a little over than 10,000. So when they try to verify the signatures, he had a call saying, majority of your signatures, we cannot verify a majority of your signatures. Therefore, that the signatures that we had question marked, it goes.
Somebody signed them.
Yeah.
Same guy signed.
Whatever.
I think it was like 4,000 of them. Same people.
It meets under the requirement.
They were not legit.
Yeah. So he probably had at least maybe 5,000 or 6,000 of it were legit, or maybe even.
He
less.
didn't qualify.
He didn't qualify.
So he sued, lost.
He appealed,
lost. He appealed to the Supreme Court and lost. So what happened to these couple $1 million he collected? You sure? I know you gave him a check.
I did not give him a check. I was actually going to give him a check.
Well, Joram told me you gave him a check. The other time.
I was gonna really.
A lot of people we know give checks. They need to get their money back.
They recently
Give them to your
did.
campaign. You still have a campaign?
I still have the account, but a lot of our people
I see.
donated. Organizations donated, and gave to him, and I'm talking about he probably raised in
Pack, give me pack.
packs tens of thousands of dollars he raised just from our people.
So he's got to give them back.
Yeah, and now that they're looking at a new candidate now, her name is Tudor Dixon.
Okay.
Her family owns a big manufacturing company up north, and she has a manufacturing background, and she's running for governor.
But she's got to run against Republicans first.
She has to beat the
You
Republicans.
know what that do if you're hunting?
Huh.
If you are a hunter or a fisherman, what would it do? When 4 of you try to catch the same fish, and 6 of you try to kill the same, only one deer. So I'll put you a deer on the 50 acres, and I'll let you go and kill a deer, right?
Yeah.
Then you see 9 other guys there, and you're going to say, come on, John, I paid you for the whole 50 acres. Now you got 10. So you got all these Republicans running while Whitmore's sitting there just looking in from the sky, probably one of those helicopters, and they're going to kill each other because they got to go at each other. They can't just go from now till August 3rd and just sit there and sit pretty and do nothing with each other to win.
And where is one of the Republican candidates? He was actually jailed and caught for being at the January 6th attack at the Capitol.
He wasn't even jailed. He was arrested in public. Just a month ago.
He was jailed.
I know. So what happened to him?
He's still on the ballot.
Is he? So they arrested him.
He gained some publicity.
So
from
he
it.
was protesting at Washington.
Washington. The
But
day of.
Trump supported your friend Dixon. I know you're her friend.
He didn't publicly endorse her.
You kind of throw her a little bone.
Yeah.
A hunting bone.
He mentioned her name.
Fish bone.
Yeah, so he's going to probably endorse her.
Well, he's going to play the game first. But the guy that got arrested by supporting Trump.
Nothing.
Paul, you got to live and learn, man. Politics.
He gained a lot of attention and a lot of publicity.
Who, the guy?
Yeah. Because his name was on the media and this and that, so his name is out there in the media, so people are actually seeing, he's a real Trumpster, he's a real patriot, he's a real.
That helps. But I don't see your picture.
To some people.
I don't see a picture with him.
I don't have a picture with him.
You want to meet him? He lives next door to a friend of mine.
I met Tudor Dixon and I met James Craig.
And which one do you think you're going to vote for?
Well, James Craig now he just qualified to be as a write-in candidate.
You know what happened last couple of campaigns I ran in the write-in. Nobody showed up. Only Mike Duggan know how to do that because he frauds it. He won 4 times on the write-in. How come somebody spelled the same voter's name 4 times? You got to make a mistake spelling, but they all spelled the same. So I don't know which election looked at Craig's thing because Mike Duggan won 4 times on the write-in. How does that work?
I've only met Mike Duggan once, but I hope to meet him.
Yeah? I thought you want to meet Coleman Young Jr.
Him too.
Well, they may run against each other, so which one?
I think they would. I'm interested to see.
Yeah.
When is the next mayoral?
He just won. It's an even year. So this is a odd year. He wins an odd year. He won in 21.
So it's every 4. They serve every 2 or 4 years.
Four as council.
So 20.
4.
So 25.
They're going at it. Mm-hmm.
2025.
By then, Duggan probably retire. Aguirre Michel Manitha, and he'll make him another $50 million like he did at DMC. He did pretty good there. Sold DMC, and they filed bankruptcy after they bought it. They did.
Interesting.
They sold it. It is. It's politics. So when are you going to run? What Joe was texting me says to ask you, when are you running again?
Probably next year. I'm running again this year as a precinct delegate, but next year I'm
What's a precinct delegate?
Precinct delegate for the county convention.
So my best friend's family right here. You know this family?
I've seen him. He came to the
He
show.
reminds me a lot of you, but he's very smart. He works for a Secretary of State now, Michigan Secretary of State. And
Bilal Hamoud.
so he's running in Dearborn and Dearborn Heights district, the new district.
Yes.
New district. So tomorrow I'm going to go around and introduce him to business people like you. Where were you and Hatham going to be in the east side? I only know 2 people on the east side.
And Habub.
Oh, I forgot about Habub.
Yeah.
Habub's going to be here Wednesday, I think. I mean, we got to go and do...
Have him bring a bird in a cage. Has one of them in a cage.
Zaina got your birds. So it's good that we talk politics. So we're going to be right back. Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. On YouTube, Facebook, jzoram.com. 24 hours a day. Kibir Minochu, you're going back to research, and you're surprised we on the air, right, Najib Oram? Najib Oram says, I didn't know you were on YouTube. My cousin, my dad's nephew.
He's the best.
Not that Najib Oram. He is the best too. We have a Najib Oram here too.
Oh, I thought the one in California.
We have 2 Najib. We have 2 of every kind of name.
Ethan John Khanna?
No, there's only one John. Right here. Who?
Johnny.
Oh yeah, there is. Oh my God,
That's
Paul.
For Prince's son?
Yep, he's
Yeah.
Johnny. I made sure to put that Johnny in there.
That's what I was thinking.
So تتريا عمو شمي نجيب بس قاعد كاليفورنيا نجيب كذت مسعودي.
That's his real name?
Right.
Okay.
On his license, Masoud. Like Sam Yono, the leader of the community.
Yeah.
Is he also?
Is Salman or Masoud?
Salman and Masoud.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. So if you vote for him, you better figure out a Salman
or Masoud.
Masoud.
You just look for the Yonu.
And you look for a Yono. And I voted for him when Saddam, when did they do election? 206 or something?
204 is when they captured him.
Right, so...
No, 203
election.
December 03, they captured
Sam
him.
ran at Bella's, and I stood there and I stuck my finger in...
I believe it was 06.
In the pink. You were about 5 years old.
I was 11.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yeah, that's the time when Maliki was
Oh, my,
running.
don't say that name in front of me.
That same year.
Don't say that name in front of me. So, Achni, we'll be right back. Acha from Soaring Eagle Casino. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Right there. And Brother Bilal Hamoud, thank you for you too. So, I'm coming to your store tomorrow to say hi. So, if you're watching, Nick, he's going to still do you that favor.
Hadir.
So after we come back, we want to talk about the new case that you didn't talk about, deportation again. They're about to start deportation big time. Supreme Court, Supreme Court, federal judge voted that it's legal to start deporting.
We'll continue after the John Zia Oram show when we get back.
Bye.
There's a sense of anticipation, electricity in the air. You think tonight is your night, and you're in luck, because here, a great time is a sure thing. This place is certified hot. This is Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Go on a hot streak unlike any other, with hundreds of the hottest slots, certified by their manufacturers to be set to the best paybacks guaranteed. Plus the hottest table games and sizzling live entertainment and nightlife. So why play at just any casino when you can play at the only casino and resort that's certified hot? This is your night, and it's time to experience more at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Hello, my name is Bilal Hamoud. As a lifelong resident of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights, I'm excited to announce my candidacy to be your next state representative. I'm the proud son of Samir and Hanadi, hardworking immigrants who sought a better life. My father began his life here by fixing cars and went on to become a successful business owner, laboring day and night to provide for me and my siblings. Like so many families, my mother works 2 jobs so that her children have the resources to rise above any challenge. Through their example, I carry the values of service, hard work, and commitment to family and community. But it was you, the Dearborn Heights community, that raised me, the Dearborn community that educated me, and this Metro Detroit community that inspired me and makes me proud to call this my home. It was you who filled the libraries I grew up in, built the parks I played in, and helped me translate my passions into a lifelong commitment to public service. I'm running because hardworking families deserve leadership that will address critical gaps in our infrastructure, redefine public health, and bolster our economic recovery. As an advocate, I fought alongside key organizations to support Michigan educators, to protect our environment, and to provide for underserved families, addressing issues at the most basic level of human need, such as hunger and housing. Through my work at the Executive Office of the Secretary of State, I've partnered with cities across Michigan to tear down barriers to accessing government resources and protect our voting rights. Now, I want to focus those efforts back to the place I've called home my whole life. My name is Bilal Hamoud, and I'm running to be your next state representative. I hope to earn your vote on August 2nd.
شلام اللوخون شمائديا يون أنا بول مني من إذاعة جان زيا أورم شو بث عدانا بشكرخ بالصواثة كل ناشديا دزلا منن إديو فمصالح كلن بشمت بابا وبرونا وروحة قدشة خها لها آمين أخواتي وخثواتي بشونيلة رحمة مريا محسيا باسل يوسف بدهاو قرتدية صبرا يوم 3 شابا بشيث بقاود السرم خشكا بإيتد ماريوسب مذيتة تروي وبطر الدغ بدهاو التعزيتي بقاود قاعد إيتد ماريوسب من شيث بطلث والإشواء بعاصرته محسيا باسل يوسف بدهاو قرتدية صبرا يوم 3 شابا بشيث بقاود السرم خشكا بإيتد ماريوسب بتروي وبطر دغ بدهاو تعزيتي بقاود ايتد ماريوسب قاعديي من طلث والإشواء بعاصرته همم شونيل رحمة مريا محسيثة جورجيت شينا بدهاو قرتدية يوم 5 شابا بيثايا بشيث بقاود السرم خشكا بإيتد مارجي ورقس مذيتد شالبي تاونشيب وبطر دغ بدهاو التعزيتا بقاود قاعد مطعم صحارى بستيرلينغ هايتس والشيث بإشت بعاصرته محسيثة جورجيت شينا بدهاو قرتدية يوم 5 شابا بيثايا بشيث بقاود السرم خشكا بإيتد مارغورغس مذيتد تروي شالبي تاونشيب وبطر دغ بدهاو التعزيتا بقاود قاعد مطعم صحارى بستيرلينغ هايتس والإشت بعاصرته شكرا لوخون أخواتي وخثواتي دم صلي لوخون وبوشو إمن دها دم كملوخ برسقالة جان زيا أورم شو. Thank you and enjoy the show. We are back.
I don't know, still flashing in my head. اللهم حسيلا من دانا دقري لخايد بو اللهم حسيلا كلها ناشكت لك وخاخاني ما عادي.
Absolutely.
شارع بدراية بإنترنت ديا شماني وهيستوري بس also كيبودو خمندي قارق شمانة دم حسيا دي لاقطيل بشولاني ديا وكار اكسيدنتس وكل من دي ونايني زلاب كورونا كبيرة percentage الناشدية زلاب كورونا قريلة كورونا قريلة بدوازر I don't care ما تقارتوا لزلاب طلب دث من دي كلها عشيرات كلها ناشديا so God bless him so ناويلا وقت خاز قصة داث قيطة داث ديوغ بنولة بدأ خدو خلص أخني جمعية ديا دايد you like what she just made ما قرأت
Turkish coffee
بس لبنانية كم هذا
ايه لبنانية لا
this is Lebanese coffee
ليلة Turkish
Achu we miss your coffee man Achu's home watching us he's still not doing real well to come out but he's doing okay so كنت توضح من دي أخي totally غير شكل تدخلنا الناشد كن محكا أخنيك محكو من دانة تتفهموخ لا أخني وقته يمي بدرمالي برونيكا يوالو خسرة تريستر تاما لا تنصر تريستر because خاك تاو استري so because من دانة دودوخ دم أشب ثاب زي ودوخ فيديو تا بيجن دخ مرويلا دخ واي قيث ولا نوقع يوني ليلة وغاردن ولن خواتت بيلي شراك وبعدين أخونا ماهر بقال in Kyle Bahri or Hanawa Bahri. It's Bahri and Hanawa. And بس كبيرة شولانة بدتهم موخو تتخازق دخ دارخلة to share. We share each other's stuff and we share them in Dana. خمن دي ثيل important. I'm glad زي محكوخلة دهو deportation عجة. You want to shmi بإنجليزي what goes or hero. I think you know that. You're watching from Standish. Hero is a county executive in Arnaic County, Michigan, by Standish, Michigan. County executive. So I have to talk a little bit of English. Him and a lot of people. And Akhono, Najib, Nick, Jordan, camera. Hi guys, Nick. I'm gonna bring you here one day, man. That smile of yours will give me 5 votes.
That's my man.
Why? Because he cut you a check too.
No, he gave me votes too.
He lives in Sterling Heights.
Opposite. West Bloomfield.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought he lived this way.
He got me his family and friends that live in the east side.
Oh. كيد بتاخذ فنجان؟
بدك تقارن؟
ايه
لا
كل من دي
لكن
كيتايت
لكن
جونيور كيادي لك بتبيش تدخل جونيور كل من دي
صوتي ثوال شوتا أمريكية لا على أساس أي كذا قرية فنجان
خير اب جوجل
كبرى خشوان يلا
هاي
لكن
بلغت ان مورجج اخا ذاك مودالاي لبنانية إلى مشرورة مع هاي فنجان دي كنت خلصة تخورتها بلبنان قريالة.
Oh really?
Yep. Like a picture Facebook.
I wonder if there's an app for it.
You didn't know there is?
No. Nathan?
Yeah. You didn't know that? When we do Huzariyata, we'll have so let's talk about deportation, Paul. So deportation, here I need your help with this, is that I think it's a federal court, right? Or Supreme Court just voted, federal, right? Some judge someplace and decided that the law that these prisoners were being held to be deported. Mind you, it's worldwide, right? It's not just for South American or Middle East,
it's the borders
or Asia.
with anyone outside of America.
Anybody, right. But there's a lot of families get caught in this, right? There's families that have been here
40, 50 years.
Is charged with a high misdemeanor or felony 30, 40 years ago. And now they fall under the deportation part. And if you have money to spend with lawyers, you can expunge some of those cases.
Yes.
Expunge. Athmandi, akhawatho khatwatho, you can expunge.
Meaning شقلي I filed يخ بشقليله بتقيله بزبل. لبش يبعد يدي.
No, after you go to court.
Yeah. After you go to court, after you get it finalized.
So Judge, my Deborah Nance, Judge Al-Khadian, my friend Deborah, in Southfield District Court, she hears a lot of cases based on expunge. So if you had a case and you want to bring in front of a judge, like in her district, in Diane de Agostini district, you'll ask the prosecutor if you can hear my case again after 20 and 30 years. Let's say when you were 18 years old, you committed some. But now ICE is coming after you to deport you. Now you are married, you have kids, you have grandkids. That don't mean you're innocent, that you didn't do anything, because the reason they got you because you must have done something. But the law is not fair based on that one, because they're coming after you. They tying us Christians in Iraq with everybody else in this world. And it doesn't make it's not fair. Because Iraq, when the young man or young lady that came here, when their parents brought him, before their parents were born, Iraq was the war. It's still a war. And these same guys, their kids or grandkids or great-grandkids, and Iraq's still at war. And they used to make $1 million a year budget. True. Now they make $1 billion a week budget in oil at $109 a barrel today, and they're still broke. So what is that called? Corruption? Is that what it's called, Paul?
Big time.
So what do you think they should do? I mean, I think it's going to heat up again, and I hope our people are straight up with this too, because Iraq would accept him. ICE have to do their job to deport them.
But are you guaranteeing that they're going to be safe? That's the question.
There's no guarantee there, because if we were, we won't be going on vacation
That's
to Hawaii or somewhere else. We'd be going back to our
That's why
homeland.
sending there is considered a, quote, death sentence.
That's not what Trump said.
No.
What did Trump say that you voted for? I'm not joking.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying. What did he say? Come
I
to the
don't
mic.
I don't remember.
Oh my God! Wow, you're really a politician. He said deport them.
Yeah. He said deport.
He did a deal with Iraq. They will not get more security if they don't start accepting Iraqis worldwide from America, right? From all over the states. Well, in those Iraqis, they were Christians. They're not welcome back to Iraq.
Did he know there were Christians, or did they?
Well, he stood right on that stage, say he loved Chaldeans, and I don't know if Chaldeans Christians or no. I'm just checking, because I'm sure you were standing there.
Did you think? I don't think he knew what Chaldeans were before. I know they told him what Chaldeans were on the plane.
No,
when they were writing
a friend
his
of mine,
speech.
Congressman Molinar, told him that these Chaldeans are good people, this and that.
And they'll vote.
But when he signed the order, he knew who the Christians were going back to Iraq because it was negotiable with Iraqi government.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's he, maybe his team.
The time with
But I ain't gonna give him
Abadi,
no break on that.
right when he became president, 2016-17.
Who?
Trump.
The Attorney General knew. Session wanted them out of here as fast as they can. And that's worked for him. But the problem with Trump that I like and don't like, he just tells them like it is. And he fought, I think, 7 out of 10 cabinet appointees had quit or fired and called them names and shorties and whatever. But also affects people's lives, Paul. That's the sad part.
Families.
So with Biden, I won't trust him either to do what he's going to do politically wise, whatever the sentiment is of the people. So you got the far left progressive Karala, and you got the far right right wing. I'm going to change my vote this August to moderate Republican. I will vote moderate Republican. I have not done that since 1980 Reagan's era and 2000 when Bush ran. I should have because I was stupid when he ran because his dad already attacked Iraq, but I didn't know any better. Okay,
He was running against Al Gore at the time,
and if Al Gore
and I think
so Al Gore could
John Kerry after.
So Al Gore lost by 579 votes or something.
It was based in Florida.
In Florida, so Al Gore, if Pence could have appointed Trump and overturned the election as vice president, then Al Gore could have just appointed himself president. That's what's so beautiful about the United States of this America, that we are so proud to be here.
Do you remember Al Gore as vice president under Clinton?
It's been 7 years there. You see enough pictures here, don't you?
How was he?
Weird. They didn't get along.
Really?
But politics is, just look at the Pence and Trump. But they got votes out of the South. Both of them at the time.
They're both Southern.
Southern.
Arkansas.
Thank you, Z. Yeah. No, yeah, we'll lock it for you. You don't have to bend down. Thank you, Z. Thank you.
Yeah, because he has the Arkansas vote.
No, he was a Southerner, and then Gore was a northern Southerner. That means he got more votes. So that's how they won. So on Wednesday, maybe we'll talk about deportation and maybe bring a person under deportation.
I heard there are still Chaldeans locked up from the deportation that occurred in 2016.
Exactly.
I don't know if they're still pending trial.
Yeah, because Corona came and everything changed. And they are very hurt, and so Salola. Pray for the people.
I know there's a picture in your office about when you went to Youngstown, Ohio.
Penitentiary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And tell you the truth, I don't know if those people are alive. I took 2 out of there. They gave me 2. Yeah, me. No power, no politics.
How long did you spend in there? Was it
over 2 hours, 3 hours, more than that? But 2-3 days later, they were released. The warden gave me her word, and the warden had the power to release them under health condition, and they did. But it was a young lady named Nancy that was on this show constantly that begged me that her brother needed heart operation and the other one had kidney situation. So I drove there with Doc Saroka. He didn't come in. There was only me allowed. I pulled my contact, out of New York. They helped tremendously because I'm not...
So you used
I'm not nobody to go inside.
You used your connections to get in.
I used some powerful connection
to
help other people.
So if it was a family member of the detainee, he wouldn't be able to go in.
Nobody was allowed to go in. Maybe a lawyer to talk to him.
That's it.
It may take months to get appointment. Nobody was allowed
not
to go.
Not even a family or friend or guest.
It was snowing, as you know, my coat on. But I feel proud of that. But I think I'm pumped up again just to help. We just help. Mind you, John Zia Oram in his life helped over 5,000 cases just through a friend of a friend of a friend, all up enough fair, all legal, and never charge a dime. I bet I put $150,000 to $200,000 out of my pocket just to travel and do things. But I'm still willing to do that, long as the right thing.
Especially the Detroit family that you helped so many years ago.
That's another story. But thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Is it okay driving here for you, or you want to?
ليه المشكلة؟
Okay. لك مشكلة.
التي مشكلة.
Oh, okay.
لو بخبرني أوبر.
Uber.
إيه.
Michael calls Uber for ice cream when they bring it to the house. So, thank you so much. We'll be back Wednesday. شيث بشت لشوا أخواته خثواته. يوم زياد ثايد أو طرخ بشوا بلغة نيوت بشماعة to Christine. He'll be there. So I'll be there. Thank you. I love you, Mommy. Bye. I love all of you. Thank you.